It's really interesting, and this shows you the deplorable condition the United States is in right now. When I believe it was Omar who took her oath of office with her hand on a Quran. Now, people say, well, it's just a religious book. Oh, no, friends. No, the Quran is for the destruction of Western culture. That's right. That's what the Quran is about. It isn't what Jesus said, to love one another, be kind to one another. No, the Quran doesn't say that. Basically, you're either Islamic or you're beheaded. Why anybody would allow anybody to take an oath of office on something like that is, to me, shows the complete spiritual bankruptness of the United States. This is why Thomas Jefferson, others had copies of the Quran so that they could understand their thinking, how to combat them. England had a terrible problem with Muslim pirates, insomuch that what they did when they understood from reading the Quran the how you would degrade yourself by being around pork, pigs, things like this, the British Empire would wrap the dead Muslim body in pork skin and bury it. It was so appalling to the Muslims, they stopped attacking British ships. Really true. And so when we understand what we're up against, that it's not just faith in question, faith in battle, but it's the whole mentality. When you understand world conquest from the Muslim perspective, from the Quran and the mullahs, when you understand communism's desire for world conquest, when you understand what these groups are about, you realize that it's much more than just an idea of, well, everybody believes something. No, friends. When you understand the core value of these different faith ideas, philosophies, this is where the problems come from and how they have ebbed their way into the United States. I heard Joe Biden talking about the crime prevention thing that he wants to do and everything like that. They're not into crime prevention, everyone. That is a lie. If they cared about crime, the first thing they would do is crack down on our southern border where drugs are flowing across that border, according to the border agents, more than ever before. True, if they really cared. But no, it's not about, look at the criminals that they're releasing. With rap sheets a mile long, they turn them back out on the street again. They don't care about crime. These poor cops, policemen go out, risk their lives to bring in the criminals, and the liberal judges that Biden just appointed, I forget how many, over 50 of them, they just let them go. They're not about crime. It's about disarming America. Biden had no trouble giving over 250,000 AR-15s to the Taliban, but they want to take away yours. Why is it that our current administration is really declaring war on the United States? And yet our terrorists, they were bragging yesterday about, we got one of the main persons in ISIS. Oh, friends, listen, that's not going to go unnoticed, not after giving the Taliban $100 billion in American best armament and technology. That's not going to go unnoticed. No, we'll pay for that. You watch. But see, our news media is completely corrupted. They're corrupted by this idea that has come in that communism is good, socialism is good, but they don't tell you the bottom line. And this is one of the things why people risk their life to get out of Red China, to get to Taiwan. And now Red China wants to destroy Taiwan. I mentioned before the break, Todd, what does it mean to be a full-on socialist communist where you've joined the party? What is required? How much of your soul do you give up to do that, first of all? Where you say that there's probably more Christians than people in the in the official Communist Party. I know they get all the sweet jobs, they get all the cushy stuff because they've sold their soul. We want to look at that. And then also, I really, for just a second, would like you to speak about the fate of Taiwan, free Taiwan. Taiwan is where Chiang Kai-shek, the leader of China, ran for his life when Mao Zedong took over, where Douglas MacArthur wanted to go in and just take out Red China. He said, these guys are monsters. And of course, Truman's scared. He didn't want to do it. He let them exist, and now we see the mess we've got. So what, Todd, is in the Christian world, in the martyrdom world, where Christians in China, perhaps some may be able to flee to Taiwan, what does it mean to be a member of the Communist Party? Tell us.
Well, what it means is your loyalty, your first loyalty is to the party. It means you wake up every morning and think, how can I be a good communist today? I'll never forget one of my first visits to China for Voice of the Martyrs. One of the people we talked to, he said, the party wants you to understand that salvation comes through being a good communist. That's what they want you to understand.